This leads to truck hubs being prone to cracking. Even when this problem arises, truck owners are reluctant to replace them with new ones because in Peshawar, it only costs 2,000 rupees to repair them like new. To repair the damaged hub, it first needs to be taken to the repair shop. Fortunately, the journey isn't far, and it doesn't take long to get there. Once the hub is brought to the shop, the first task is to separate it from the tire. For a master who has been doing this for 10 years, it's a simple task to separate the tire from the hub quickly. Since the repair method used is an ancient grafting technique, the damaged rim of the hub needs to be turned out. The master fixes the hub on the chuck of the lathe and carefully uses the cutting tool to remove the damaged rim. This step requires extreme caution to avoid further damaging the hub and reducing its hardness. After the turning is complete, the master only needs to lightly tap the damaged part to smoothly separate it from the hub. However, the shop does not have a corresponding rim replacement, but the master already has a repair plan in mind, which is to go to the rim manufacturing plant to make one on the spot. The raw materials for making the rim are these old steel plates from scrapped ships in front of us. The master marks the cutting positions on the steel plate and then uses a homemade cutting tool with an oxyacetylene torch. This tool is very cleverly designed. It not only ensures precise cutting along the preset marks but also adjusts the cutting depth and direction, ensuring that the produced rim can perfectly match different sizes of hubs. After the cutting is complete, the master uses a sledgehammer to knock out the already cut circular steel plates, separating them from the entire steel plate. Then he moves the steel plate to the next workstation, where he places it under a hydraulic press. With the strong pressure of the press, these originally rusty steel plates are formed into new rims. Next is further processing of these stamped steel plates. The master precisely drills the required holes around the edges of the steel plates. The size and position of these holes are set according to design requirements and functionality. After drilling the holes, the edges of the steel plates will have sharp burrs that need to be turned clean. This ensures that the surface of the rim is smooth and undamaged, which also helps in the future assembly process, allowing the rim to be installed smoothly. Once the edges are treated, a stamping machine is used to punch bolt holes around the rim according to the specifications. The spacing of these holes is customized based on the needs of different trucks. After the bolt holes are made, the hub and the newly manufactured rim parts can be reassembled. The next step after assembly is welding. First, the master performs spot welding on the lathe to fix the position. Then, the new rim is turned to fit the original specifications. At the same time, the rusty parts are ground to make the hub look as good as new. Once grinding is complete, to avoid damaging the lathe during the welding process, the hub is moved to a dedicated welding area for precise welding. The master's welding skills are superb, with welds indistinguishable from laser welding, showcasing his exceptional craftsmanship. Since the truck owner is anxiously waiting, the master quickly assembles the hub and the tire, which is almost a trivial task for him. After assembly, the tire is immediately inflated and the valve stem is checked using international standards. Once confirmed to be normal, the previously cracked hub is considered fully repaired. What do you think of the Pakistani master's skills? If the full score is 10, how many points would you give?